I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that they be delivered to those that need them. Thank you. Get some incense going. Where's my brain? I have forgotten the name of this incense. Something about healing, divine healing, something like that. And today's pick a card is about the energy that's around you. What does it mean? What does it represent? And we're going to use, I have some pins that I thought were kind of neat. They are moths. I want to say like a moon moth. Let's see, which one do you want to go to? So we've got this kind of yellowish gold one for pile 3. We've got this pinky one with roses on it for pile 2. And one that has yellow flowers and green leaves for pile 1. Oh, I'm just realizing this has ginkgo leaves on it. That's neat. Okay, so take a moment, pick your pile, and I will see you there. Pause if you need to. Okay, pile 1. Let's see the energy around you. Do we have an order that we want to go in? We're going to go with this first. Reproach. Interesting. Crow next. Risk. Revolution. What's with all the R words? Okay. And Lilith. Interesting. So far we've got snakes on these 2 cards, which I find fascinating. I do want to, I don't use this deck very often or this one, so I would like to look those up. So I'm going to go read those really quick and I will be back with you guys. Okay. So I will say in the very beginning when I got these cards out and I saw this one, I immediately felt a insecurity come up, and it was as if, oh, what's going to criticize me feeling. I think that the energy that is around you right now is the Lilith energy. And it is saying it can be revolutionary for you to stop the reproaches you have on yourself. It's not about what other people are saying, but what you are saying to yourself. What are you believing? What negative things are you saying to yourself that you believe? And to flip that script somehow. We'll get to that. I do want to read you a portion of the book in this one because it's just, it's well said. Sometimes you are so critical of yourself, so hard on yourself. Sometimes you say things that aren't right, and you think and feel them in your bones. You bring these things to life, believing they represent who you are and what you do. But this is not so and is not right. These reproaches have no valid basis because you're an imperfect being and you do your best with what you have. You have often been powerless, but this has much to teach you. I'm sending you many signs to help you understand your inner wisdom. Even if in your outer life you feel stripped of everything, you have created great inner wealth. I sense your inner wealth. It belongs to you and is present in each of your cells. And this is where we talk about the Lilith energy. Today, you need to be confident in this wealth, feeling it deep inside you. You just need to look in a mirror and see all the light that makes up your aura. Your self-reproaches aren't valid. They are a reflection of your fears to teach you confidence in yourself. You are a unique and wonderful being. I think that this risk card, you don't need to actually pay attention to the risk part of it. I don't feel that there is any risk involved in this. It's more about seeing the imagery that's happening. The crows are picking at the clams, and it's like you are the crow and the clam. You're picking at yourself. And in order to stop doing that, it will be revolutionary for you. You will change, you will grow, you will become the beauty that you truly are already. And that is, to me, that's the Lilith energy, is recognizing that. Recognizing already that you're beautiful in your imperfection. Is there anything else? Any other specific messages? Yeah, okay. So in her hand is a lotus flower. Let me see if I can want you to see that a bit. Several things. Sorry, I'm paused because I'm having information come in. So several things about it. One, lotuses grow out of the mud, right? They grow out of dirt. And yet they are these gorgeous, beautiful, spiritual flowers. And I think that that's something that you can use for yourself. You can see yourself that way. Perhaps there's been a lot of negativity towards you in your life, and that's where your narrative comes from. And you can remind yourself with the lotus flower that beauty comes from that. The second thing with the lotus is that it's actually anxiety reducing. It is, I actually take it, not nightly, but on occasion when I need it. Blue lotus, it's soothing, and I think that, sorry, receiving more. I'm getting that could become a ritual for you. Not so much even taking it, but doing something that is soothing for yourself when you're having those critical moments, the reproachful moments. Turn it into a routine, turn it into a ritual. Maybe stand in front of the mirror if it has to do with your looks or something and say all the things that you do like about yourself. Maybe even go against the things that you think are negative. You know, here's an example. A lot of people don't like their noses, and I love noses. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So that's just an example. Like, we can be so critical of ourselves and to someone else, but we're critical of, it's beauty to them. even with our flaws, it's a part of growth in the process of living. So I think it's like, maybe don't be quite so anxious about all of this. Like, it's okay. It is okay what you're experiencing and going through and learning as you ride those waves. There's so much strength to the Lilith card. It's really just solid. Yeah, I'm also feeling to just say that it's to lift you up. It's not to cause more pain. It's to cause growth. It's to cause truth in reality. Sometimes the way we see something about ourselves, it's really not. It's not the truth. Yep. I think that's about it. Water. Okay, I'm getting one more thing. I'm seeing the waves here, and that honestly, this kind of reminds me a little bit of water. Even though there's a lot of birds and stuff and sky, it has that feel to it. The act of washing yourself clean can also be very energizing and soothing, and does something with our energy body as well. It's not just our physical body, the metaphysical side of things. So that might be another thing you could do. An actual like routine or ritual is to gently and kindly wash yourself in love, with love, saying good things about yourself. Pamper yourself. And release the things that aren't truly valid. Okay, I think that's it. Energy feels cleared, so we're gonna move on. Much love to you guys. I hope that this was helpful to you. Many blessings. Bye. Okay, pile 2 with these pinky roses on the moon moth. Let's see what the energy around you is all about. I'm hearing to start with this one. Okay. Renewal. Well, that's nice. That's lovely. Karma. Soar. As in flying. Not as in physically soar. And palace. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I do feel that there might be some different options within this one, but one of them that I'm receiving right now is forgiveness from things in the past, which is the renewal. I feel that it's more about forgiving yourself for something. It can be really healing to get forgiveness from other people, but we can't control that. You know what I mean? It's not, that's not in our power. So really, this is about how you have looked at your own past, and perhaps you are being critical of it. And I feel that there's this letting go of it, of whatever it is that happened. And it just eases you. It causes you to be able to just, whew, you know, go off and continue. For some of you, you have more of a, if you believe in past lives, this is for you. It's not about this lifetime, but another lifetime. And perhaps this lifetime is a chance to start over. I need to look more at this card. Royalty. You know, this is interesting because it's got a feeling to me of not an easy life. There's this sternness to it, importance, responsibility. It might be the palace that you're living in, but it's not just you're being fed grapes all the time. You know, there's hard work involved in it. I feel that there's something about integrity in this, nobility and integrity. It's not, you're not looking to, the energy here is not looking to get rich quick or scam people. It's truly a hardworking, responsible, dedicated, loving nobility and royalty. I'm wondering if this is, I'm going to ask for clarity, please. Okay. I am receiving that for some of you, these go together and these go together, and it's like your past life was this hardship. It was good. It taught you a lot, but it was a lot of work. And this life, again, for some of you, is more about getting a relaxed life. It's not as stressful. It's not as, I don't want to, life can be stressful no matter what. Like that's how we grow and learn, right? But what I'm saying is there's something about your past that this life, you're getting a little bit of a break, right? Even if it doesn't feel that way to you, that's, okay. So what I'm hearing is that this energy that you're feeling, which is along the lines of this energy, it's this kind of like go, 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 get the work done, do the, do the things to make the money. it's calling for you to relax a little bit. It's calling for you to find a way to bring peace to your life, to your inner being, to find more what inspires you, what has you soaring, where's your passion, what has you relaxed? Is it being in nature? Is it being in water? Is it painting? Is it reading a good book? Baking? Make it a part of your life. Like really have that intention. I know there's not always time. Some of us are very, very busy, right? But you prioritize. You get to choose certain things, and there can be 5 minutes in a day or an hour a week or something like that. You can always find the time somehow. And especially for something that will give you peace. That's important. So, as a reminder, just to, because I do think that this fits the entire group, this energy is encouraging you to find relaxation, find peace, inner peace. What is your way of doing that? How does that work for you? Okay, I am being directed to say for some of you, I feel like there's a question in your heart where it's like, well, gee, I've tried. How the heck do I get there? Sometimes it could be a chemical imbalance, you know, and sometimes counseling could help. So it's okay to get professional help, whether it's medically or psychologically or whatnot. Like, that's a real thing. It is okay to get that help. There we go. Okay, now the energy has cleared. All right. So much love to you guys. I hope that this is helpful. If my mouth is going to work, helpful to you. And many blessings. Bye. Okay, pile 3 with the moon moth and the ginkgo leaves on it. Let's see what your energy around you is saying, more meaning. And we're going to go this way. Yes. We've got musician. Interesting. Fear. Guide with a panther something. And absence. Okay. There's a reason we went in this order. Okay. So far I feel sorry, I'm getting 2 different things at the same time. So it's for some of you, you're fearing the guidance you've been given. And for others, you feel that your guidance is absent. And when I say guidance, I for the most part am feeling that it is spiritual guidance. A different way of saying that would be your spiritual guides. It doesn't have to be guidance within something spiritual. It can be generic. It can be about being a musician. You know, although that can be spiritual. But anyway, I am getting a leap of faith that's showing up. I felt a leap here with this horse, and then this kind of like position that the legs are in. It is a leap of faith, and that's why maybe you're feeling fear. The nighttime is a big deal for you. For your guides, when they speak to you, that tends to be at night. With the fear, I see you conquering that fear. That's what they're saying with see how the crow's on top of the hat? It's saying, screw that, I'm not scared. It's it's conquering that fear. For some of you musician, you know, it could be that it's about you being a musician, studying something, creating music, studying an instrument. But for others, to me, this represents creativity as well. So it could be there's some endeavor that you have that you're thinking about doing that is a bit out of your comfort zone. There's also another message coming in that you need more music in your life. It's not in your life currently. You've not been feeding your soul with it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. There's a little bit of a heavy moment. It's not a super heavy moment. It's just a moment of a little reminder, like, hey, you know, you used to love doing this, and it's okay to do it again. This can also represent freedom. There is something that could be very, very freeing for you that is nerve-wracking. I am feeling a lot with this card that this is strong. Like I keep seeing it wanting to like be bigger so that it can cover everything. The things we see in our mind's eye. Maybe I do feel that some of you are afraid of this guide, this because of it, how you feel it, because of its, dare I say, darkness. I mean, see the darkness, look at that. And it's got like these spots on it that honestly, it kind of looks like stars to me, but um, it could be that it's dark. It could be that it's just super powerful and a lot. And so for you, the way you feel it is a bit much. Uh, there's, okay. I'm hearing that to tell you that it's okay because you guys will develop. Um, this is a part of your life. This is a part of your journey, your path, what you're learning. And you will ultimately conquer that fear. This will be something you jump over. And it will change, it will transform things for you. I was just shown this, it's not quite, but it almost looks like a bleeding heart. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're not afraid to show your emotions, to have them. Um, Wow. Okay. I'm receiving an image which is very similar to this, where you have your heart in the middle, right? And then you've got all these veins, and they're like tree roots. And your heart is so strong, um, that you take in, but you also can put out. And I'm not sure that you're aware of the putting out part. I think that you constantly are feeling so much. I'm going to guess you're an empath. Um, so you feel it all coming in. You've got these roots that are down into your heart and feeding you from other people and all that. But you haven't quite reached the part where your heart goes boom, boom, and then out. And it's what you choose to put out and how that affects other people. There's so much strength in this. I'm getting chills now. God, I really hope that this message comes through to those that need it. Yeah. There's a lot of power in that, and so much good that will come from it. More than you can understand. It's like the root system with the trees and how they can reach each other, and like what mushrooms do that, where they, they're all together and it spreads. Okay. All right. That was very powerful and very meaningful. Is there anything else? Any other messages? Nope. Okay. I guess that is it. Oh, okay, one more thing. Trust your guide. Trust your guide. Develop that. I don't know how you're going to. I don't think you know how you're going to, but it will happen. Somehow, some moment it's gonna click. All right. Yep, that's it, guys. Gosh, much love to you, and I hope that this was a blessing for you. All right. Bye, guys.